course today lah. So before we start, let's say if you do have any friend or any like anyone they still haven't joined in yet, faster go and ask them to join now because we will be starting our sharing later lah. Okay. So I give you all 10 seconds. I think 10 seconds is more than enough lah for you to send the link. So faster to remind them to join in now. We are starting in another few seconds lah. All right. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Okay. All right. So I think now is the time. So we'll be actually starting a sharing. But before that, first of all, once again, welcome to actually joining the training in this morning lah. Because I believe if you all want to wake up so early and join in 10 a.m., definitely um I mean, it's a need to give a rough applause for yourself lah. All right. But of course, just want to like share with you all because for today's sharing, it will be it will be a training for this Maxim DNA signature selection. But for today's topic, it will be talking about on the fitness part. So because I think previously we talk about the skin, we talk about the diet and nutrition, and also the personality as well. But for today one is for you'll be talking about the fitnesses because I believe that for all the everyone in the Zoom, definitely when we want to do diet, lose weight, or even like increasing the muscle, sometimes we do a lot, you put a lot of effort, but the result they still don't come. Why? Because it may be related to the DNA. So for today, we actually be talking about this, but of course, for the main speaker will not be me because for today morning session, we actually invited a senior dietitian, who is Samantha Wong, to do the sharing, talking about the fitnesses part lah. All right. So I will just don't waste all your time. I will just pass the floor over to Samantha. Okay. So Samantha, over to you.
I cannot share the screen. Can you give me the access?
Let me double check. Can you try to and share again?
No, I still cannot share. Okay, let me try again.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Some technical issue. Okay. So we as you go for sharing.
Okay. Okay, so like my chat, I want to check if everyone can view my slide properly. So if you can view it properly, can you please put a yes in the chat box? Okay, good. So we are ready to proceed. Okay, my name is Samantha. I'm a registered dietitian. So today we will be discussing about how sports, fitness, and lifestyle DNA tests can benefit you and what it can apply in your daily life, what kind of changes you can do to make it healthier. We will first start with some basic concept of genomics. We need to understand how genetic is, then only we know how does the DNA test can benefit us. So in our body, we do have this trillion cells, and in every cells, it contains 23 pairs of chromosome, which is a structure that carry your unique DNA. So DNA, we know that it actually contains all the genes that determine a wide range from your eye color, skin color, then from your outer appearance, are you a double eyelid, single eyelid, to your disease risk, your dietary preference, all this. So within this double helix structure, as you can see in the middle of this page, this one, so it seems like a twisted ladder with different color. Okay, so all these different color represent one nucleobase we call AGTC. With these four building blocks, it had different combinations, so that's why you can see different colors. So with all these different colors, it can with different combination, it will link up to a different synthesis of amino acids, and all these amino acids later will turn into functional protein. So in short, so all these actually contain genes that determine the specific genetic informations. We have around 30,000 genes in us. So earlier I briefly tell you that DNA is a twisted ladder. It has to be replicated, transcribed, translated into a functional protein. So functional protein is what we want in us. So this functional protein can serve as the building blocks for us to repair our cells, regenerate cells, enzymes for digestions, all these hormones, all these we do need some protein. So different combination of NGTC, as I mentioned earlier, you can see it in this table. It will go down to different amino acids. Different amino acids will turn into different functional protein. Okay, probably you'll find it very complicated to understand as you are not from scientific background. No worries. So let's try to imagine our body is a car. So when our body is a car, all the car would have its own user guide. So in this user guide, it contains all the instructions to tell you where you have this signal light on, what you need to do to repair it, and when you come, or what is the mileage. When you have certain mileage, you need to send your car to the workshop for regular maintenance. Same thing happens to our body. That's why we encourage for regular health screening audits. 99.9% of the instruction books will be the same for everyone in this room. So I would say, how many participants we have? Okay, we have 15 in this room now. 99% of these 15 participants, we will have the same instruction in this user guide. Only 0.1%, we have different instructions. So, so now we are going to repair on our regular maintenance. So what does this 0.1% can mean to us? So in this slide, we are looking at this person one, AGTC. In this location is a C. And then in person two, in this location is a T. So when C to T, we call it genomic variance. So this variation, it can occur at different locations within the DNA. So not all genomic variants are bad. Memang it could lead to some increased risk of certain diseases, but at the same time, it could also, in other locations, it could also mean that we can reduce risk of certain diseases. Sometimes it might make no changes to the bodily function as well, means it got no meaning. So either increased risk, lower risk, or no risk at all, not making any changes. When there is any variation, we call it genomic variance. So this is actually happen in that 0.1%. So let's go back to the car maintenance. So in this scenario, the user guide asks us to use this screw to repair the car. So once you follow the user guide, you repair the car. Okay, now the car is safe to go. But if you are in that 0.1%, they ask us to use a different screw to repair the car. Okay, now we are using this screw. But this new screw does not fit into the hole, the original hole. So we fail to repair the car and the car will turn into malfunction. So this is how genome works in us. When it get malfunction, means that you cannot do the internal maintenance or internal repair. We need to seek external help. Like we need to see a doctor to get it checked. Like what happened to my body? What do we need to do to us? So this is the external help that we are looking into. So I would say it's very important to read the genomic variants and understand what kind of changes they have done to us. Is it increased risk, lower down the risk, or got no meaning at all? So today, using this understanding the genomic variants, it can tell us about our skin health, talent and personality, diet and nutrition, drug response, lifestyle and allergies, sport fitness and lifestyle. But today we will be only focused in the sport fitness and lifestyle. So in these few scenarios, do you find it very interesting when you see some drinkers, heavy drinkers? They drink a lot for years and they drink really, really a lot and they mix their liquor. They drink beer, wine, hard liquor, all this. But how come they do not develop any liver disease? While in some cases with the people, they do not drink that heavy, but they still develop liver diseases. It could be coming from the genetic predispositions. Then in the similar scenario happens in the smokers, where those people, they have the similar duration of smoking, like they probably smoke for 20 years, and the amount of cigarettes they smoke in daily basis also similar, probably one pack a day, but one go into the smoking related lung disease while the other does not. So what can contribute to this kind of scenario? It could be genetic. It play a role in the disease progressions. So some people have different recovery after exercising, after sports. For instance, few hours after swimming, probably they swim for, both of them swim for 40 minutes. Then few hours after they stop swimming, some is still at a low battery. They still haven't recovered from the swimming earlier, but some they have go back to their full energy mode. So what can help to explain these situations? So we could find the answer in this sport fitness and lifestyle DNA test. Okay, this report actually covers 43 reports. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in total got 6 subcategories. This package is quite suitable for those who want to make lifestyle changes, but they do not know where to start, as it covers from the sports part, the fitness part, the smoking, alcohol, sleeping disorder, all this. So under the sports, we do explain about the performance, what kind of exercise that you are good at, like power, strength, endurance, speed, agility. We also explain the fitness part, like your recovery efficiency, how good your cardio can work during your exercise, your resistance towards the fatigue, your heart rate increase in response to the exercise, also about the high altitude adaptation and the mountain sickness. If you ever need to go for hiking more than 2,500 meters mountain, and about motion sickness also. So we will know if you can do some the speed exercise like cycling for long distance. Injuries could be in this picture as well, because we need to know how fragile you are when you have to do exercise. So if the warm up stretching good enough for me to prevent these injuries, do I need to use some protective equipment for to protect myself from getting into injury? Under the smoking waste, we do discuss about the nicotine addiction, the toxicity, the withdrawal syndrome, and also the smoking-induced emphysema. In alcohol waste, talking about the addictions, withdrawal symptoms, the chronic pancreatitis, and also the alcohol-related liver cirrhosis. All of these are liver and pancreas diseases. Under the stress and sleeping disorder, we do discuss about circadian rhythm, the excessive daytime sleepiness, insomnia, hypersomnia, snoring, OSA, all this. So all this will affect our sleeping, the lifestyle, your fitness, and if we can make informed decisions to make our lifestyle better, we can be healthier. So according to my explanation earlier, I think you understand how this test can benefit you. With all the findings, we'll be able to understand our body full potential through the sport performance. So we will know like what sports we are good at, how soon we can recover from the sports earlier, how our heart rate responds to the exercise, and so on. So with all this information, we can also get a personal trainer in and ask if they can help us to personalize our workout routine. Like Monday, we do cardio, Tuesday go swimming, or Wednesday go for hiking, Thursday we do Zumba, Friday we go for Pilates, Saturday go for probably hiking again, and then finally Sunday we do some more stretching, simple workout, and vice versa. So with this kind of personalized workout routine, it can help us to maximize the benefits from doing exercise. If we are at the lower efficiency for post-exercise recovery, this could mean that it is more likely that we experience more soreness, prolonged fatigue, and reduce performance. So, if we have all this experience, so what we can do, we can find out some way to optimize the recovery. For example, we are advised to drink more water, take a post-workout milkshake, check the heart rate during exercise so that we do not overtrain our bodies. When it reach a level, then we have to stop exercising so that our body can recover more efficiently later. Or we could do some stretchings or massage to make our muscles feel better. So if there is any injury risk reported in this report, probably we can take some strict precautions to spot injuries, like we warm up properly before exercising, like 20 minutes cannot avoid, then stretching properly after exercise as well. Use protective equipment to protect our knee, our head, our ankle, our elbow, all this. You can do anything. Or if you have going for some soccer football, probably you have to wear socks to protect the ankles and wear proper shoes for exercise, definitely. Last but not least, with the information from the genetic predisposition pertaining to the smoking risk, alcohol risk, alcohol-related liver diseases, and sleep disorder, probably we can make some changes. We can get the doctor's advice, the dietitian advice on is there any supplements that I can take, or if is there any exercise I can do to make my sleep better, so we can make our lifestyle better. Later, I'm going to use 3 case studies to make you understand this report better. So how we can use this report in this case, like Catherine, she is a data analyst. Currently, she is working for MNC. She has team members from all over the country, but currently they are following the US working hours so that they can have very close discussion with all the US colleagues. So lately, she noticed that she's tired and she cannot focus during works. And she find this insomnia more likely in her report. So she came for the consultation and asked what we can do together. So no worries, insomnia is a common sleep disorder where a person has trouble falling asleep, staying asleep, or getting restful sleep, like quality sleep. So we have to understand insomnia better now. Not only falling asleep difficult, it also go up to like waking up too early, waking up too often during the night. You keep turning here, turning there, or you feeling tired during daytime, extremely tired during daytime, all are now considered as insomnia and you might need to seek for treatments. So next question that I ask her, is it a acute one or is a prolonged one? So some people have a short insomnia, short-term insomnia due to stress or a specific event that they are going to host a very big event, so they put extra stress on them. They burn midnight oil, so it make her difficult to fall asleep later, or she's getting job interview soon, so she is mentally prepared and she gets so anxious. All these kind of stress build up can lead to short-term insomnia. But once all the trigger got turned off, then they can go back to the normal sleeping pattern. So we want to find out, is it a short term? For prolonged, it can go when the symptoms persist from a period of time, so like more than 2 weeks, more than a month, more than 3 months, we will call it as a chronic insomnia. So the treatment could be different. For the acute one, we will just treat the triggers. For the chronic one, we need to find out the root cause. So with Catherine cases, she say probably it's because recently they changed that all the team members have to follow the US working hours. She has have a very difficulty to adapt to the new circadian cycle, as there's a huge time difference between US and Malaysia, and she has to continue her sleeping pattern before we draw the conclusion that she has having these for acute cases or for chronic cases. Meanwhile, what are the advices that can come from a dietitian would be advise her to start practice regular sleeping hours. I know that she has to follow US, but no worry, you just have to turn. Nighttime you work, but daytime, don't plan anything going out. Get a quality rest first. For what time she must go to bed, and one time she had to wake up with the new circadian cycle. And then probably when she's awake, she has to do some exercise to make her feel refreshed and make her keep awake during her working hours at night. And then avoid large meal and caffeine, alcohol before she has to go to bed in the morning. Avoid using gadgets or anything like, because when you work so hard during, can I say during the day, during the night, probably she will think that she has to do something relaxing with her phone and gadgets. Then when you keep sliding your phone, slowly you will get adapted to it and you fall to follow the regular sleeping hours. Next thing is to keep the room dark and quiet. So we advise her to keep her room decoration as simple as it is. Even though it's daytime, I know that it's very bright outside. Try to cover the whole room with very thick curtains so the room is dark and then quiet. Next thing is I also ask her to probably bring down the aircon temperature so it's very cool, dark, and quiet. It will help us to fall asleep better and make sure that she can get a good quality rest during the daytime. All these practices can help us to have better sleep. So it's not only for Catherine, who is a shift worker, but it can also help the rest with insomnia issue. In case study number 2, Bernard is the main character. He enjoys social activities. I would say he is a social butterfly. He has appointment every day. He enjoys drinking and socializing. He drinks really a lot and it never limit to just one type of alcohol like beer. He also drink wine. He drink brandy. He drink whiskey as well. Then recently, he has done his regular blood test and the report suggested that he has fatty liver. So in the DNA test, it does indicate that he has this more likely to develop alcohol-related liver cirrhosis. We need to know for the alcohol-related liver disease got 4 stages. So the first stage is the normal liver, then the second stage is the fatty liver, then it go into liver inflammation. The end stage will be liver cirrhosis. So when it's really cirrhosis, the end stage, it cannot be reversed. So the only thing that waits ahead of you is you need to get liver transplant if you want to recover from liver cirrhosis. But luckily, the blood test just indicate that he has fatty liver, which is the stage number 2. So it's still reversible. With this info, and I mean with this DNA test report and also the current blood test, we know that he's really progressing toward the liver cirrhosis, I would say. So we advise him to start the prevention, like management or treatment. Currently, the doctor actually advised him to go for some supplementation called silymarin for his liver conditions. He's taking it, but definitely we have to do something to the lifestyle as well. First thing, of course, the alcohol consumptions, we have to start to limit it. So 1 to 2 drinks per day. And it would be the best if he could stop drinking ultimately to stop the liver damage. But he said he's still young, he still want to enjoy his life. So we allow him to continue, but limit to 1, 2 drinks per day and do mindful drinking. Means that doesn't ask him to drink very fast. Try to enjoy and take the alcohol sip by sip. In addition, he has to eat healthy and balanced diet for better liver health as well. Exercise regularly, maintain healthy body weight. And if he is a smoker, in this case, Bernard is not a smoker, but if he is a smoker, he should consider quit smoking because it can cause extra pressure to your liver as well. So if he is having other comorbidities like high blood sugar, high cholesterol, he has to comply to the prescribed medication to keep his blood sugar and cholesterol under control. In his case, he's not a diabetic patient, he's not having high cholesterol, but he does have the family history of diabetes and high cholesterol. So we advise him to continue monitoring his blood sugar and cholesterol with the annual screening. So if there's anything, to quickly start the treatment to manage all this better to stop the progression of the liver diseases. In the third cases, we learn Chan case study. So Chan has nothing showing in his blood test report. Everything is fine, but he just want to be healthier and he wants to know what he can do. So in his cases, we find that there's a high performance for strength. So strength is talking about resistant training. There's one force coming to you and you have to push it away. So it's resistant training. So we advise him he can go for weightlifting, wrestling, boxing, water polo, all the ball games, cycling, all that. But this does not mean that he cannot do other sports with the high performance for any strength and sport performance mentioned in the report. It's just how that when you put in 50% of effort, you can see probably 100% of the outcomes, the benefits. But for those that having normal performance, they have to put in extra efforts to see the same outcome. That's it. So nothing to do with like you can only do this kind of report. You can do all sports. But it's hardly to say that if he limits to only this sport, because I would say he can basically all the sports does not only require one sport performance. If I want to use basketball as an example, so basketball, when you want to move in the whole court with the ball, it does require some speed, some agility. And then when you just want to throw the ball into the net, okay, that is power. So strength will be when you have to get the ball back from the other players like that when you want to move the ball. So basically all the sports require all kind of sport performance and you can put in more training to other performance to make sure that you excel in these sports. That's all for the case study. This will be the sample report for the sport, fitness, and lifestyle DNA test. And our test is compliant to ISO ISC 17025 and ISO 15189. We are using the most advanced technology to meet the 99.9% accuracy. That's all for the sharing today. Any questions you can put into the chat box. I will answer it later. So I will pass the floor back to Kelvin.
Okay, all right. So once again, thank you, Samantha, for the wonderful sharing. Okay, so everyone, let's give a lot of applause in front of your screen. Although I know Samantha cannot see, but I believe for what Samantha shared just now, definitely is really, really informative, right? Because for myself, I also never thought that by understanding on our DNA can actually help us to avoid a lot of the things that we don't want to happen. So I believe after the session, for myself, only know that understanding DNA can actually can improve like your efficiency while come to workout probably and avoid that come to like injury and so on. This is something that we want to know lah. Okay, but of course I know you all now is really excited want to do a DNA test already, but for how much you need to pay, this is what I'm going to share with you all later. So for my part here, I will actually share with you all on the pricing. Okay, but before that, let me just share my slide first. So can you all see my slide? If you can see, can you type yes on the chat box? Okay. Okay, so I saw your chat already. So I believe you all can see my slide lah. All right. Okay. So for this Maxim signature DNA selection, let's say I want to buy, how much I need to pay. But before I share with you all the pricing, we just go through a bit on how much this DNA is selling in the market first. Okay, so because in market, like let's say if you want to buy something similar like that, probably like just DNA test for skin or DNA test for like talent and or personality, we need to pay around like 1,000 plus or some of it even up to almost 2,000. If we even want to buy a DNA of, derivative nutrition in the market, they are actually selling almost 3,000. How about skin? Some of the other companies, they're also selling almost 3,000 as well. So this is the pricing that in the market now. But for our MaximDNA signature selection, if you want to enroll, how much you want to buy, how much you need to pay. Okay, so let me just share with you as just want to share with you a bit, because for this MaximDNA signature selection, we actually have different category like diet, nutrition, personality, and so on. Because for those that have joined all the training, I think you all know, right? Okay, so I just give you a recap. So for diet and nutrition, if you want to buy something like this, for our here, the retail price is just selling 698 ringgit only. How about for the skin? If for skin, the retail price also 698, because I believe just now you all saw the slide that I shared in earlier. For the market selling, they sell almost 3,000, but here only 698, and it's up to 26 report. Okay, and other than that, as I said, you want to do for personality, the retail price is also 698. So it's really, really affordable. Okay, so they will be the category, the profile that we have that you all can buy. But one more good news for you, because since this MaximDNA signature selection, it just launched not long ago. So for this month, we are having this intro Nutri offer, whereby if you want to enroll for one profile, you just need to pay 498 ringgit only, meaning that you can save additional 200 ringgit lah. So it really very affordable, right? Okay, so it is just the summary for you to see. And for this introductory offer, is open to every profile, also open to all these six profile. So meaning that no matter you buy skin, drug response, lifestyle, or even diet nutrition, any profile that you buy, you just need to pay 498 ringgit only lah. So I just quickly all see some illustration. For example, let's say in today, I want to buy one profile. Probably I just want to buy 10 nutrition. Initially, the price 698, but now I only need to pay 498. So meaning that I save 200 ringgit lah. Okay, but if I want to do the monthly payment, I don't want to do the lump sum payment. For information, if you don't want to pay in lump sum, you can actually divide the payment into 3 months. And if you do monthly payment, 1 month, you just need to pay 166 ringgit only for 3 months. So this is also one of the good thing that for those they don't want to pay in lump sum, or they want to save money lah. Okay, but if today I don't buy one profile, I buy two profile. The retail price, if I buy two profile today, the retail price that I need to pay is 1,396 ringgit. But with the offer, I just need to pay 996 ringgit only. And if I divide it into monthly payment, for information that I mentioned just now, for any product you buy, we can actually divide the payment into 3 months. So if I buy two profile, 3 months, I just need to pay 332 ringgit per month only. And for your information, for anyone that purchase one profile and above, you can also entitle for this free blood test as well from PathLab, up to 35 tests that would 120 ringgit. So including the free blood test, you can actually save 520 ringgit. All right. So okay. So let's say this is the package for the health screening that provided by the care flat that worth 120 ringgit. So this listing is the thing that you're able to know what the result that you will get when you do this blood test. All right. But if today if I want to buy three profile, I'm not only getting, for information, just I go through with you. If I want to buy three profile today, the original retail price that I need to pay is 2,094 ringgit. But with the offer, I just need to pay 1,494 ringgit only. With the money payment every month, just 498. And but if you buy three profile, you'll be also getting a free blood test as well. But this free blood test is 61 tests, because for the two profile one is only 35, but the other one is 61. That would more than 220 ringgit. If you buy three profile, you can actually save up to 820 ringgit lah. All right. So this will be this is the bucket that you have for the blood test that would 200 ringgit. So this will be the report that you receive lah after you've done the blood test. Okay. So this will be the pricing part. All right. So other than that, just one more thing to want to share with you all lah. For your information, for this MaximDNA signature selection, let's say after you done it already, you find very well, you want to share it to your friend, you can actually become an advisor to share it to your friend as well for this MaximDNA selection. Okay, so if today I also want to enroll in this business also, how much can I earn? Just let me go through with you a little bit. All right. So if today I also want to join the business, I share one profile, probably like my friend or family, they purchase one profile, I will get a 80 ringgit commission. If I also doing the recruitment, I could recruit downline, and for my downline, they also sell one profile. I can actually get a 6 ringgit overriding. All right. Okay. So if two profile, then I will get 160 ringgit on the commission. And for the overriding will be 12 ringgit for every two profile. Okay. So if today I share to three different I want to share the business and I share three profile. So for the commission will be 240 ringgit. And for the overriding, it will be 18 ringgit lah. Okay. So this is just some of the commission scheme to let you all see if you also want to do the business and share to your friend as well to earn some extra income lah. All right. Other than that, one more thing to share with you all is on this MaximDNA signature selection training schedule. All right. So because for your information for this MaximDNA selection, concurrently we are actually doing this training in this week and also on the coming next week lah. So for today, we'll be actually talking the lifestyle and sport and fitnesses. Just for information, on 2 p.m. later, we'll be have one more Mandarin one more sharing in Mandarin. Also talking about the lifestyle, sport and fitnesses. So for those that they want to listen in Mandarin, you can actually ask them to join in. Or for anyone here, you want to listen again, but you can understand Mandarin, you can also join again in 2 p.m. lah. So this is this is the last time they want to share with you. Okay. So, but before we actually end the session, now we come to Q&A. So do you all have any question? You can actually type inside the chat box. So Samantha can maybe actually assist. Samantha will answer lah for the question. So for any question, you can type in the chat box. Okay, so I give 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. So I believe there is no question today lah. Definitely you all can understand everything, right? Okay, so if no question, then we will just end our sharing today lah. So just a reminder again, on 2 p.m. later, we have one more session in Mandarin. So anyone that can understand Mandarin or want to listen again can join later at 2 p.m. lah. So, and once again, thank you for joining the training in this morning. So I'm in the house today, Albert, and thank you, everyone. Thank you.